Hey guys, welcome back. Let's see if I can get tuned in myself. One second. There we go. We are live. Cool. Can everyone see me? This table is definitely lower than the desk. Yeah, so I quite figured that one out. So it's kind of either see me or the paintings, and I think the paintings are more important. So I'm going to zoom down a bit so we can see these paintings as we do them. Yeah, hey guys, let's do it. All right. It was worth a shot. Worth a shot. So tonight, I kind of figured we would go over different pouring mediums and what they do. Yeah, Wife Life 93 is here. We can start the party. Where are the Petri dishes? I already showed those. In fact, I can't show them again because I just mailed them to somebody. So, but if you go a couple videos back, I show them dry. Okay, so first things first, last week, if you were here, we did a video, we did a little game where anyone who donated on the super chat would be entered to win the painting that I did last Monday night. So, in case you weren't here, now I'm all kinds of zoomed in, but in case you weren't here, it was this painting. Let me move it around so you guys can see it. All right, so yeah, for anyone that missed that, you can go check out last Monday night's live video. All right, hey Carolina Legacy Boys, yes, finally caught me live. Hey Lisha Bell, nice to see you guys. Hey Christine, hey Jess, Karma, everybody. Yeah, hey David, please build me a platform to raise this up, or we'll just get a new one. Hey Wayne. All right, so the winner is Wife Life 93. So, just so you guys know, I have no bias or anything. I use random.org. So, yeah. Message me, or I'll message you either way about your painting that you just won. Yeah. Hey, Nail Girl. All right. So, I think let's get to it. Let's have some fun. Hey, Judy. All right. So today I figured we would kind of go over the different pouring mediums that people commonly use. There's a lot of different ones. But these are, I think, the four most common, which is just glue, the Liquitex pouring medium, the Golden 800, and then, of course, the Floetrol, which is generally what I use. So, hey, Alicia, glad you made it. You guys are awesome. Very supportive team here. All right. So we're going to get these mixed up. Bugger. I left my mixing sticks in the house. David, are you listening? If so, can you go in the bathroom in the bag and get me my sticks? David or Johnny or anyone that's listening that lives in my house. Okay. Or Ralph. All right, so I already have my Floetrol mixes, which are just paint, Floetrol, and water, and I'm going to use the same paint, the Flow acrylics, for all of them, so we can kind of get a good comparison of the different mediums and what they do. So, do you notice clumps in your Floetrol? I totally do. Yeah. One thing you can do is filter your Floetrol. Another thing is to just be careful with it. Uh-oh. All right. So we got blue. We'll do red. Hey, Patty. Hey, Allie. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Emily. Glad to have you guys here. Hey, the Crafty Babe. Yeah, oh, excuse me. Sometimes the Floetrol definitely can have clumps. So maybe filter it would work. Or you just watch for it when you're doing your pouring. That's the other thing too you can do. Yep. All right, let's go with the yellow. Oh goodness. Yeah, both the yellow and the red are almost done for these bottles. That's okay. And we're just gonna do primary colors here. So. All right. Yeah, the Floetrol would definitely does separate. If you don't shake it, you're going to be in trouble. So you definitely have to shake it. Do the white. And we're going to skip black for this one. All right. Can you do a black and white one later? Oh my God, Alexandria, you read my mind, because that is totally on the agenda for tonight. And that's what this 14 by 14 canvas I have sitting off to the side. That's what that's for. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, so tweezers and toothpicks too to get out any imperfections. But if you're a perfectionist, you definitely would want to filter it. Maybe, yeah, a coffee filter would take forever. Maybe just like through a screen of some sort, just like a, not a colander, but you know, those round screen bowl kind of things. Cheesecloth, pantyhose, yeah. A lot of different ones. Okay, so we're gonna do the glue in this side. This is Elmer's Glue All. And with this, I tend to do about 50-50. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. That's just the measurement I decided made sense. Okay, a little bit more. I think I missed a couple spots here. All right. Good. So that's the glue. Let's go ahead and mix these up. Like I said, I forgot my sticks. Hold on one second. David. Yeah. I need you. Can you come here real quick? It's a good thing that my doors are really thin in here. All right, so let's get this mixed up. I got everything but the water. Oh, here's the water. A tea diffuser. That's kind of what I was thinking about, like on a bigger scale, but basically like that with the mesh. Oh, just in the bathroom, there's a bag and it has all my sticks. Can you grab that for me? The sticks. All right. Cool. Hey, Nate. I was like, sorry. Okay, we're live. Sorry, guys. We're back. All right. Right? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. And then the other night when I was doing the resin one, I went live and it was totally fine. So, all right. Are we back? Is everyone back? Come back, come back. Okay, good. And a sieve. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, good. So we got the stir sticks. I kind of wanted to do these paintings one at a time. Not that any of you are like scientists necessarily, but you know, those guys will complain that the mixtures were sitting there longer than the others. And the Charming Giraffe just saw that you checked in here. While you didn't win the giveaway from last Monday, because you're so awesome, you did win something. So message me later, and I'm going to get you a prize because you're super cool. All right. Yes, I definitely love your art, X Butterfly X. I'm totally sorry. I forgot your name. It was like Allison or something. I love you too. All right, I'm going to finish mixing up these glue ones. And then we will do that painting, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay. So the glue is definitely pretty thick as a pouring medium goes. So if you have, you kind of have to add quite a bit of water, I find. Oh yeah, Rebecca, sorry. Sorry. I will remember that now, I promise. At least I'll do my best. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Stephanie. Just in time. All right, yep. Okay, I think we're about done here. Mixing these up. And I'm going to do my best to do like equal parts, but I really make no promises. All right, let's go ahead and do the glue one. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of glue on the sides of this one that isn't mixed. It happens. All right. I'll go a little better. And I'm not going to be using silicone in any of these either. So it'll be interesting to see the cell production by themselves of these pouring mediums. All right, I think that's pretty good. Oh, thank Christina. You're awesome. How and where do I sign my paintings? So a normal painting that I do, a normal like acrylic painting, generally the bottom left-hand corner. The acrylic pours though, because I consider them abstract and they can hang various ways sometimes. I usually sign the back. If it is a definite set way that it's going to hang, I'll often sign the front. So, but yeah, usually the back is a safe bet. That way the recipient can hang it whatever direction they would like. So, hey Shelly, I'm glad you were able to get here. Hey Catherine, if you were to use the silicone, how much would you put into the paint? Okay, so if I were to use silicone, what I would do is I would pour a couple of layers of the color like that, and then I would put generally 2 or 3 drops in right now. I don't generally mix it into the paint. So, all right, let's go with blue. I'm going to scrape out the rest. Okay. All right, go with the red. Now, an interesting note is mixing the glue with this red definitely changed the color. It made it more pink. So I found that interesting. All right, more yellow. And then I'm going to put the rest of the... Uh-oh, Johnny's here. Yeah, Treble's here. All right, the rest of the white. Okay. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. I'm going to throw these cups in the sink to wash them later. All right, move this out of the way. And I'm going to focus in on this one actually, so that we can see it a little closer. Have you ever done drip paintings? Depends on what you mean by drip paintings, I guess. Not totally sure. I've done a lot of different kinds of paintings, so probably. Okay, let's flip this over. I feel like this is just extra watery. It was really hard to get the consistency on this one. I'm not sure either. Okay, good. At least I'm not the only one. Okay. So, while that's sitting there, just distribute, like dripping the paint from above. I mean, yeah, I've done a lot of paintings that involved a lot of dripping. So, I guess the answer is yes. All right, here we go. This is exciting. And just for funsies, I think I will torch all of these so we can get that comparison in there too. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, thank you, Barbara. You rock. All right, can you guys all see this? Is it zoomed in enough? I'll move these out of the way. Okay. When will your daughter do another video? I don't know, maybe this Friday actually. Or maybe, you know, we've got a pretty relaxed week this week because of 4th of July and everything. So who knows? Yeah, this is definitely quite watery. So I blame myself. Mainly because I'm the one that mixed it up. Cool. Despite the not great consistency, it's still awesome. I really like that actually. Cool. All right. And at the end, guys, we'll zoom in on everything. Now I am seeing that either I didn't mix the red in very well or there's a paint chunk here. I think I just didn't mix it in well. That's okay. All right. I do like that. I do. Hey, Muggsy. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. All right. So next we're going to go on to the second one with Liquitex pouring medium. So once again, I'll shift the focus over here a little bit more. Yeah, I totally wiped that on my pants. I don't really know where my gloves are right now. So, oh well. Now with the Liquitex, they do recommend 50-50. I'm going to use less than that though. I'm going to use probably about 1/3 to 2/3 paint. So I may have to actually add a little more paint in here. At least in a couple of these colors. This is that's not a big bottle. I mean, I guess it's bigger than the small size. It's the 8 ounce. Yeah, use your coupons, guys. But see, I'm lucky. I don't know if any of you, those of you that have Blix or not, but for the Golden products especially, well, first of all, they just have like a crazy selection. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, first of all, they just have a crazy selection of Golden products, and then they just have really good prices as well. All right. Let's go a little more on the blue because I've got lots of blue. And I'm going to do a little more white. Okay. Yeah. Bottle farts. Cool. Okay. So let me mix these all up with the Liquitex pouring medium in this side here. So we'll mix in the medium as well as possible. And then we throw in the water and mix that in. Oh my gosh. Not gonna live those paint farts down, am I? You know, I'm just nearing the end of my bottles there. Okay, so because I added a little more paint, I'm adding a little more pouring medium. I'll just add a little more here. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add the water. Thank you, Sarah. You rock. You guys are the best. I'm actually really excited about the black and white that we're going to do later. I just think it's going to come out super cool. All right, water. Okay. How do you save a certain section? Do you do that corner first or last? That is generally the corner I would do first if there was a particular part that I wanted to save. All right. I'm just going watery with my consistency tonight. I think I'm just under the pressure of doing the video. So I'm trying to like go fast and then just like dump all that water in there. So anyways, I'm gonna mix these really well, especially the red. I actually have to add a little more paint to the blue, guys. I'm sorry. I definitely put too much water in there. So, hey, Mary. No rush. I know. It's like when I first started doing time-lapse videos, I would paint so fast and then I'd be like, why am I painting so fast? It's the video speeds it up for me. It's a time-lapse video, you know? But my inclination would just be to paint super fast. Didn't really work so well. All right. Good. Those are of a good consistency. Get a little bit more red in here. I guess it's time to go out and get a couple more paint bottles. All right. Good night, Tammy. Yeah, this painting with the glue is moving around quite a bit. It's pretty interesting, actually. Okay, I think we're ready with the Liquitex here. All right, so this is the Liquitex pouring medium. And I'm going to attempt to do pretty much the same ratios as with this one. Probably will not succeed at all, but I'm going to attempt anyways. So I do white, a little bit of white. Then we're going to do some yellow, making sure that these are mixed as well as possible. All right, and then we're going to do some blue. Okay. And then our red. Do the rest of the yellow. So that's a good question, Misty. She just asked, like, what are the challenges? I mean, it's with every medium, it's getting the right consistency is definitely can be a challenge, but that's also going to depend on what paint you're using. And then I think they all have their merits. I'm going to put a little more blue in here. Like whatever looks you're going for. Some definitely sell up a lot easier than others. Some maintain the colors a lot better. But you know, then we have like this glue over here, which is doing some really cool things. And then of course there's also budget issues, you know. So with the flow particularly, it's used as basically a binding agent. So when you just mix your paint with water, it can kind of tend to come apart a bit. So the glue is more of like a binding agent to help prevent crazing and to kind of keep it together a bit. All right, so right off the top here, we can see there we go. All right, yeah, those are really like bright colors. All right, let's go ahead and torch, just because we torched the one, so we gotta torch them all now. Good. All right. So yeah, like say this corner I wanted to save as much as possible. I would actually go in that direction first and then pull away from it. But anyways, I'm not going to worry about any corners particularly tonight, because otherwise I'll just get distracted in my mission. Cool. All right, that is quite bright. Yeah, so as you can see, the colors in there are just kind of crazy awesome, but this also has its merits, you know, the glue one. Yeah, funds can definitely be a problem too. I understand that. All right, let's go on to our next one, the golden product one. So let me make sure I'm zoomed in as much as possible on that one. Scooching over here. Do you ever use pins on the bottom? Not really. Unless I plan on leaving it where it is, then maybe. But I don't plan on leaving these there to dry. So, yeah. Don't really need the pins, I don't think. Taste the rainbow. Christina had a question. All right, I missed it. If she could ask again, that would be fantastic. All right, so with the golden here, this says mix 9 parts of the GAC 800 to 1 part golden fluid acrylics. Now, we're not using golden fluid acrylics, so we're going to stick with doing probably about 50-50. How many times as a kid were you told to stop wiping your hands on your clothes? I don't know. I don't remember being told that, because my parents probably told me a couple times and then gave up. Yeah. All right, so one thing I've noticed about the GAC 800 is that it's definitely watery. It's more watery than the other pouring mediums. That's something that I've noticed specifically. Remove these cups again. All right, let's get these mixed up. Okay, Christina. All right, texture of the canvas after they're dry. Did you use silicone in your painting? There's no silicone in these paints. Would it help with the glue if you used more paint? It could be. Did you ever spill a drink when you were a child and think to yourself, hey, that looks cool? Probably not. I probably just cried. I spilled my drink. What about a fluid medium? What do you mean? What is a fluid medium? Let me clarify that. I used glue. I found it better to use a bit more water. Yeah, I think I may have gone a little too watery on that one though, even so. But still, you know, it's still gonna, these are gonna give us a good comparison either way, even if they're not perfect. Okay, so also interesting to note, I kind of use the red as a bit of a basis for how much the pouring medium changes the color. With the Liquitex, it did not change the color at all. With the glue, it changed it a lot. It whitened it up a lot. And with the golden, it did lighten it up a little bit. So that's interesting. When did you start practicing these techniques? I don't know, maybe a little bit over, about a year ago, maybe a little bit over. Okay, so those are fairly well mixed in. So with these, we just need, I think, a little bit of water because we have, like I said, the GAC 800 tends to be a little bit on the waterier side. So I'm gonna try to go real slow with my water. All right, now just as a real quick point, I am not endorsed by any of these companies. So yeah, I don't really care which one's best. So far, like price-wise and quality and everything like that, Floetrol has worked the best for me. But yeah, it's just interesting to see the comparison, like the fact that the GAC 800 just changed the color of my red and gave it a little bit of a pink tint. Was not expecting that. And the Liquitex didn't change it at all. So, yeah. If I had to go between the two, for right now, I'd say go with the Liquitex. They're about the same price, so. 5 cats. Try your bathtub. I don't have an AC in my garage. And yes, it is crazy hot. So, yeah, it's crazy hot everywhere right now. Yeah, you can see that that's a little bit pink there, which is interesting. All right, so let's do this again. Try to do it in the same orders and quantities as much as possible. Just give the sides one last good scrape. Okay, so we got white. And this is specifically my recipe for rainbows, in case anyone's wondering. This is the sequence I do it. We got some yellow. Then blue. The glue should dry clear though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they dry. We got our blue. All right, so then we're gonna put all of our red. And then the rest of the yellow, and then more white. Yeah, the red may deepen when it dries. Hey, Sal's Fractal Art. By the way, I forgot to message you, but I did ship you. I did send you a package today, by the way. All right. And then more white here. Put the rest of this in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and give this a go. See how this comes out. I feel like this is I've been using a little bit less paint than normal on these canvases, so I am stretching them out a little more. But yeah. Yeah. What is warm for us? It's only the heater. Well, it's getting in the hundreds, and at the end of this week, it's supposed to be in the high hundreds. Well, high, that doesn't even make sense. It's supposed to be in between like 105 and 110. So, oh, we have a lot more spin art coming up, guys, just so you know. I have a really big round piece of wood that I'm going to be doing a painting on. It's going to be awesome. All right, here we go. High hundreds. I know. That doesn't even make sense. Like, what, 190 degrees? Okay. Second medium Floetrol. No, the second one was the Liquitex pouring medium. So this is the golden, the GAC 800. Well, now that's just interesting. All right. You know, let's roll with it. Just put. All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to torch this. It looks like I may have some clumps of white, which is really interesting, because I felt like I mixed that quite well. But the paint tells me otherwise. So here's what we're going to do. Before we tilt this, we're going to see if we can take those out. Yeah, it is crazy how different these look, huh? Okay. Paper, toothpick's not working. Fingers employed. Okay. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, let's go with that. See, I just don't like it because it affects how your pour goes. Well, this is fun. This is just exciting. Yeah, I know. I say that like I never use my fingers. All right, let's just go for it. Okay, once again, back to the challenges of each. We're going to have to go with consistency. I don't like that one at all. I may have to give that one a redo. That white just did not go. All right. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you can even see all these chunks that I have in here, but it just won't do. Okay, now I kind of like it a little better. I got some blue cells popping up here. Thanks, Johnny. You're so helpful. All right, I'm going to go a little more this way. Okay. You know what? We're going to leave that. We're going to think on it. This is Artist Loft Flow Acrylics. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that one. We may have to redo that one. For now, let's do, I totally just burped, guys. Sorry. Let's do our Floetrol one. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to redo that one. All right, so we'll go with some white, some yellow, some blue. Well, this proves that everything I do is definitely not perfect. I'm just saying. Crazes or cracks in your pour? I don't. That generally happens when your paint is too thick. Or maybe you leave a little too much on the canvas. All right. Some white. Okay, good. So let's see what's up with this Floetrol. Yeah, so far though, the best would be that Liquitex pouring medium. I feel like I may not have given the golden a fair shot though. So I may redo that one after I do this. You are human? What? I know, right? People don't believe me. I better move my coffee cup out of the way. All right. So before I do that one, I'll zoom in a little better. There we go. Oh, geez. Okay. There we go. All right. So, Floetrol, here we go. All right. So right off the bat, do you guys see those crazy cells? That's them some crazy cells there. And this is why I love Floetrol. Yes, after they're dry, I generally spray them with the Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Enamel Spray. So there we go. There's the Floetrol. Yeah, I know, right? All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give this golden. We're gonna give it another go. So I'm gonna move this aside. And then grab another canvas. And we're gonna give that one more go. And I'm gonna make sure that it's so thoroughly mixed, it's not even funny. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Yep. My husband's cracking his jokes. All right. So I'm gonna grab a couple more cups. Yeah, those are some good cells over there. Nice bright colors. It doesn't change the color of the red at all. It's not for me. All right, you white. Be nice this time. Okay. Oh, hey, El Spicy is in the house. Hey, Heidi. Well, I did 4, but I'm redoing one of them because I didn't feel like I mixed it well enough. So I didn't feel like we could get an accurate representation of the golden product here. So we're doing it again. So this will be number 5. All right. Hey, look at that. I managed to avoid all of the fart noises. Okay. So I'm going to use that same stir sticks. So, you know, I'm just going to stir and stir. If you guys want to come back in like an hour, I'll be ready. Just kidding. Just kidding. No silicone. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely put a couple coats of gesso on your canvas. And also your paint might just be a little bit too thin. So that could be it too. I would start though, put a couple coats of gesso on the canvas before painting. That would be my recommendation. Oh, I'm gonna paint the happy trees. Who saw my Instagram post? Because I am totally serious. If anyone buys me a Bob Ross wig and beard, I will totally do a whole Bob Ross themed video. Just so you guys know. How do you get it to have so many cells with just Floetrol? Honestly, you just got to work the consistency until you get the right consistency. It took me several months and lots and lots and lots of tries. And I tried everything. Of course, I started out with the really expensive stuff, you know. I went through several bottles of the Liquitex pouring medium, then some of the golden. I definitely went through a bunch of glue. And then I went on to the Floetrol, and yeah, just once getting the consistency correct, after a while, I just stopped using the silicone because you really don't even need it at all. So, you know you're going to get 12 in the mail now. Well, if I get 12 in the mail, then I will do 12 Bob Ross videos. Oh, cool. All right. Have you ever mixed any of the pouring mediums together? Yes. And generally speaking, I've liked the results. I did a couple videos where I mixed the Floetrol, the Liquitex pouring medium, and the golden together. I think it was that combination. Yeah, so I've definitely tried mixing them together. It's really just that the Floetrol for me works so well. I don't really see the need to add anything else. Or a Bob Ross paint party with 11 guests. Absolutely. Yeah, that will be epic. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited about that. And Wayne, yes, I do. But I try to keep, I don't have a pet squirrel. I try to keep up with all the comments as we go, at least the questions. Oh yeah. Guys, while you're here, don't forget to like this video, and also if you feel like sharing it, that's more than welcome. So I'm going with just like a couple drops of water in here because I definitely don't want to make it too watery. All right. Okay. Yeah, Johnny is the squirrel. Sorry, Wayne, I missed that. Is what a fancy word for primer. And yeah, Floetrol is definitely cheaper. So the gallon of Floetrol, at least where I am, I know in different countries it's different. But where I am, a gallon of Floetrol is $14. This little itty bitty 8-ounce bottle of the Liquitex pouring medium is like 15 bucks. Same thing with the GAC 800. The 8-ounce bottle is like 15 bucks, something around there. And then the glue is fairly comparable, but even that is a little more expensive. Like a gallon of the glue is 20 bucks. So, hey Javier. B. Vandergrift. Well, I may have to take you up on that offer. Hey, Shelly Price. Glad you can make it. Oh, Steffi's Trinkets. You don't want to go down that road. Small Floetrol is 8 here. Yeah. Yeah, Liquitex is redonkulously priced. So, yeah. I know, in Canada and other countries, the Floetrol is definitely a little more expensive. All right, so I have mixed these, I feel like, as well as humanly possible. We're going to give this another go with the golden here. And then I'm going to have to figure out where to put all these paintings so we can do one more. The big black and white one. All right. So, seriously, I don't think I can mix this any better. Start with the white. Good. Then we do the yellow. Okay. Yeah. Then the blue. All right, and then the red. The Floetrol money in Canada covers the free healthcare. That's possible. I wouldn't know. All right. All the red. Let's give this golden product a fair trial here. Okay. Then the rest of the yellow. Now, ironically, this time, maybe I put a little more paint than I did of the GAC 800. I don't think so, but the red did not seem to change color this time. So that's interesting. So maybe just a little bit less of the pouring medium. All right, then the rest of the white. Okay. All right, here we go. What is she making? She's making a painting and a big mess simultaneously. All right, let's let that sit. Get these cups out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna scooch this Floetrol one over a little bit. And I'm going to zoom in on that painting again. It's only fun if it's messy. Yep. All right, there we go. At this point of the process, I'm going to remove my wedding rings. Cool. All right, here we go. All right, so far, so good. Definitely better. So far. All right, let's torch. So currently, this looks more like the Liquitex. But let's see. Let's see what we get. All right. Okay. I don't want to run it all off that side. So I'm going to help it a little. There we go. All right, definitely better. So I'm going to actually run this. I'm going to run it back this way a bit so I can kind of stretch out that corner a little bit. Okay. That's pretty cool, huh? Froze again. Okay. I did get the question on if you torch again, would that create more cells at this point? Yes. So let's go ahead and try it on this golden one just for funsies. There is such a thing as too much torching though, just to let you guys know. All right. Uh-oh. Are we back? Okay, we're back. Bugger. Did you guys catch me torching this? Or did you miss that? Okay, either way. I'm gonna go rinse my hands off real quick. And then we're gonna do close-up of all of these. Okay, good. You did see it. Hi, Robert. I know, right? Rude buffering. Oh, good. Now all of my comments are just popping through. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick, and then we'll do our close-up. And then we'll do our black and white. All right, good enough. Hope you guys were all good while I was gone. I know, it takes her rings off at the end. Yep, that's how I roll. Okay, so let's do the close-up. And then we'll do our black and white. All right, here's our glue. I'm really not sure how I feel about this one. But it's interesting. It was really hard to get the consistency right. Yes, and then here we have the Liquitex pouring medium, which the colors are just super vibrant. And they really stayed true. Then we have the GAC 800, which overall not bad. I did give this one 2 shots, so I guess that's as good as it gets for now. And then, dun, 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 the Floetrol. Yeah, obviously tons of cells, bright colors, you know. But it also depends on what you're going for, you know. Some people don't like cells, so they may prefer this one, you know. Who knows? Everyone's different. All right, let me put this camera back on this thing. Floetrol and the Liquitex. Yeah, absolutely. I've done that a few times. No, you didn't miss the black and white. We're just about to do it in a minute. So, give me a half a second to figure out where these all go. Johnny and Wife Life 93, you're in charge for a second. That's a bad idea, but we're doing it anyways. Okay. Move these out of the way. Yep, we're about to do that black and white. Okay. I don't have enough room in my drying space, so I'm going to have to put these elsewhere. Johnny, don't do trouble. Johnny always does trouble. That's his middle name. Almost ready, guys. Almost ready. I hope you're all being good. If you're not, there's nothing I'm going to do about it. Cool. done, almost done. Okay. Got the space set up for both of these. All right, we are ready. Ready for our black and white here. So, all right, were you guys all good? You don't have to torch. Absolutely not. Torching can just help create cells because it can get rid of air bubbles. So, of course. All right. Give myself a semi-clean surface to work with. Okay. Is everybody here? Is everybody ready? Whoop, whoop. You want to know who's going to clean the mess up? That would be me. Always me. All right. Now, there's many different things we could do with the black and white, but I have had a strong desire to do a tree ring pour with black and white. I think that would come out killer. So we're going to give that a go. And it's going to work awesomely. Okay. All right, I do need a quick vote, though. Should we add in some of the metallic white? Yes or no? Tell me as quickly as possible. Of course, I don't even know where it is. Is it even on the table? Oh, it's on the table. Yeah. Okay, metallic white, yes or no? Okay, I'll zoom in. Black, white, and white. So let me zoom in. One sec. Oh, we got a no. Okay, how's that? Metallic be banging. All right. So here's what we'll do. So here's black. We're just going to do one little layer of the metallic white. Just a little one. So here's a little metallic white. That's all. We'll leave it at that. All right. Go with some black. Good. A little more white. We're just going to layer these just like this. More black. And this is a 14 by 14 canvas, so we're filling the whole thing up. All right. So what I'm hoping for is to not have too much gray, but you know, we'll see. All right, and I'm going to put black, a little black on the canvas first. All right, and these are all, well, yeah, the three paints that I use, the black, the white, and the metallic white, are all Artist Loft Flow acrylics, and they're mixed with Floetrol, all of them, okay? So, oh my gosh, Allie Mac, do not get Johnny started. That he will, you say one more little bit of metallic white, here, we'll compromise. We'll put one little bit here, and one little bit in the cup. Okay, there we go. I did both. All right. So I'm like crazy excited about this and very nervous, but I think it's going to come out awesome. All right, here we go. Oh, you started it. Oh, okay. I see. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm not. All right, I'm definitely not going to be looking at comments during this time. It requires intense concentration. And I'm going as slow as I can. Actually, I could probably go more slow, but I'm going as slow as I have patience. That's a better answer. So I am going in a slightly circular motion. And we will not be torching this one because we don't want cells. Okay. I'm going to just take a break. Oh my gosh. That is just... Yeah, don't sneeze. Oh, don't talk about me when I'm not looking. You guys are so mean. Taking a break. It looks like a lot of black, but it's actually not. All right. So we're gonna restart here. All right. I think a lot of the white is on the bottom, but you know what? Let's pour a little bit faster. All right, no talking about me while I'm not looking. Because I will know later. Okay. All right, that's good. Woo! You called dibs. Okay. All right, guys. All right, it's definitely leaning towards that side. Okay. Uh-oh, there it goes. All right. So here we go. I think I just poured it off center, but I'm not sure. This table is also pretty old and a bit wonky, so I need to get a new one. I painted, obviously, the desk that I was using, so I no longer have that. So we'll just make do. So far, so good. This is crazy. All right. I hope you guys are all being nice while I'm not looking. There we go. Boom. Crushed it. Finished it like a cheesecake. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I probably will do another one maybe next time without the metallic white. But this is killer. Let's do our close-up. How did you fill the cup? How many layers? I don't know. Yeah, this will be up in my shop. Oh, hey, Mitch. How much? Let's see. This one will be, I believe, $60 plus shipping. See, no metallic. I know, right? All right, well, you know. I still like it, though. All right, let's do our close-up. Sold. All right, Shelly. Email me at info@thepainterinYou.com. Yeah. Love it. I really love this corner, too. Look at that. Crazy lacing. Mitchell, are you putting in a bid? Oh, hey, Christina. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, yeah, if you guys want a bid, I don't even know. Johnny, you don't get a bid. All right. No, it's sold. So, yep, sold. All right, let me go back. Sorry. Okay. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. We tried out a bunch of different pouring mediums. We did a killer pour. And yeah, I think that about wraps us up for tonight. Okay, can you pour on canvas and something else next time? Sure. Yeah, if you guys want to, give suggestions for the live videos, absolutely. I'm definitely open to suggestions. All right, so for now, guys, have a fantastic night. If I don't talk to you before then, have an amazing 4th of July for those in the States. Seriously? Did it just start buffering? Nope. Oh, good. My computer just froze. That's okay. All right. Yeah. Good night, guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. And we'll see you next time. Good night.